Queen heartbreak, monarch won't meet Meghan and Harry's new baby unless they come to UK. Queen Elizabeth II is unlikely to meet Meghan Markle and Prince Harry's new baby unless they come to the UK, according to a royal expert. Meghan and Harry stepped down as members of the royal family last year and moved to California with their son Archie. The couple revealed they are expecting their second children this year. But due to the coronavirus pandemic, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex have been unable to travel back to the UK, and therefore the Queen has been unable to see her great-grandson Archie. Royal expert Ingrid Seward has said the Queen has suffered sadness at barely seeing Archie and is unlikely to meet their new baby. Seward said, "The Sussexes, who have barely set foot in the UK since relocating to the US and are unlikely to return anytime soon after their Oprah interview sent shockwaves through the royal family." Meghan is due to give birth to their daughter, the Queen's 11th great-grandchild, imminently, but unless Meghan and Harry bring the baby to Britain, the Queen won't get to meet her. She has barely seen Archie since he was born, a source of sadness for her, though she is said to have wished him happy birthday via Zoom when he turned 2 this month. The Queen was last seen with all her great-grandchildren in a picture that was released following the death of Prince Philip. Seward claimed the Queen's grandchildren and her great-grandchildren is what keeps her going. The royal expert said, "She is close to them all, mentioning them in her Christmas speeches, in her letters and in conversation. In fact, her family of 8 grandchildren and 10 great-grandchildren is what keeps her going." This comes after royal author Phil Dampier said Archie may never see the Queen again. He told Fabulous magazine, "I think there is a very real danger the Queen will never see Archie again or never see her new great-granddaughter, which is tragic. I can't see how when they, Meghan and Harry, go on about compassion and family problems but don't let their grandfather or great-grandmother see Archie. Harry has never met Thomas Markle and he's never seen his grandson. I think it is grossly unfair." Meghan and Harry shocked the world when they announced they were planning to step down as senior members of the royal family. Earlier this year, the Sussexes made a series of bombshell allegations about the royal family during a controversial interview with Winfrey. The Duke and Duchess also accused an unnamed royal, not the Queen or her late husband Prince Philip, of voicing concerns about how dark their son Archie's skin tone would be before he was born. Meghan also told the chat show host she asked for help when she was suicidal but claimed the royal family give her no support. Last week, Harry made more claims about his time as a member of the royal family. Sitting down with Dax Shepard and Monica Padman on the Armchair Expert podcast, Harry said he does not want to pass on pain from his own experience to his son Archie and future daughter. While appearing on the podcast, Harry said, "I don't think we should be pointing the finger or blaming anybody, but certainly when it comes to parenting, if I've experienced some form of pain or suffering because of the pain or suffering that perhaps my father or my parents had suffered, I'm going to make sure I break that cycle so that I don't pass it on, basically. It's a lot of genetic pain and suffering that gets passed on anyway, so we as parents should be doing the most we can to try and say, you know what, that happened to me, I'm going to make sure that doesn't happen to you." Since stepping down, the couple have signed multi-million-dollar deals with Spotify and Netflix. dad suffered. I'm going to make sure I break that cycle so that I don't pass it on, basically. It's a lot of genetic pain and suffering that gets passed on anyway, so we as parents should be doing the most we can to try and say, you know what, that happened to me, I'm going to make sure that doesn't happen to you. Since stepping down, the couple have signed multi-million-dollar deals with Spotify and Netflix.